good night for baseball. We welcome you to legendary Fenway Park in Boston, as that'll be the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Straight ahead, not a ticket to be found anywhere along Yawkey Way for this one. Baseball's best rivalry is next, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox. And welcome again, everybody, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud, let's turn to you. What catches your eye in a matchup like this one?
Well, one guy that's become a real important part of this ball club is Kevin Youkilis. First, he was known for having a great eye at the plate. Then he was known for not making an error at first base all year. Now he's known for being one of the best overall hitters in the league. This guy seems to reinvent himself every year.
All right, Rex, thanks. We'll hear from Dave in just a bit. But first, we check out the starting lineup for the 27-time world champion New York Yankees. It's presented by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Jorge Posada bats sixth behind the plate. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. They'll match up against one of the bigger names in the offseason free agent market, the veteran workhorse John Lackey. A look there at the Red Sox defensively, as they'll feature not only an MVP at second, but a Gold Glover as well, Dustin Pedroia. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball.
Now then, Derek Jeter.
And we are underway as Jeter looks at a pitch that misses ball 1.
That was a good spot to miss. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And Matt, let's see if they're thinking about putting him in motion here.
Nick Johnson will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Ball 1. This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
In there, 2-1. Jeter on at first here, nobody out. And he'll throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Called strike 2. Grounded foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and here comes A-Rod.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
And there's a good chance up 2-0. He's going to see a fastball here.
Throw over to first by Lackey. Has to dive, but he's back. Ball 3. 3-0.
This is a very good hitter up here, see. He might get the green light on 3-0.
Now the 3-0 offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Over is Drew, but this is a fair ball heading for the corner. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
We'll see this one more time. I think he was thinking about stopping it too, but he picked up the third base coach urging him on, so he took the gamble, and it paid off.
Mark Teixeira will be the batter.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out and a runner on third. On the ground towards second. Throw on to Youkilis, gets him, and there's out number 2.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
Curtis Granderson will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, right in through the back door. As a hitter, that's a pitch you can't reach till it's too late.
1-2 now.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Jacoby Ellsbury leads things off in left field. Victor Martinez bats second behind the plate. After that is the first baseman Kevin Youkilis. In the familiar number 4 spot is David Ortiz. He's the designated hitter. Batting 5th is J.D. Drew. He'll be out in right field. Batting 6th is Mike Lowell over at third. Dustin Pedroia is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Mike Cameron bats 8th and plays center. Marco Scudero will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. And set to face these guys, a real strikeout artist, veteran right-hander Javier Vasquez. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Jacoby Ellsbury will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Good inward action to that thing.
Vasquez ready with the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Trying to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
The pitch. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Down the line, but this will kick foul. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Yeah, that was good wherewithal to know he can get back in time.
Victor Martinez will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Victor Martinez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Swing as he pulls this one into right. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. Kevin Youkilis digs in at the plate.
The batter, Kevin Youkilis.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Line to left. Wins under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Jorge Posada leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming. Too high, 1-0. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. Base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Robinson Cano will step in now.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike one. And 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first by Lowell is in time for out number 1.
Ball hit to the third baseman, so he's able to look the runner back to second and throw on to first. No advance.
A man at second with 1 down, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
And you talk about a pitch falling off the table. Watch this thing drop. That's nasty.
Randy Wynn will stand in.
Randy Wynn.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1. One on the way. 1-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 2-0. David Ortiz will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, David Ortiz.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. J.D. Drew will be the batter.
The batter, J.D.
Drew. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one.
And he'll try to lock him up with that down and in to keep him from getting extended.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Lowell will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Mike Lowell.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
Well, this is the guy that will kill you if you leave the ball up. And have a look. That's exactly where this thing is.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
The batter, Dustin Pedroia.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
And this starts out right at his hip and stays inside.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Derek Jeter ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Let's take a look where this pitch is. Yep, it's middle away, and this is a location he's had a lot of success with and does it again here.
Nick Johnson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Man, if he can get that call, it wouldn't surprise me to see him inch out a little bit further.
And there's ball 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to Euclid as they get them both a double play.
A little unconventional perhaps, but it does the job anyway, as a good turn here will get him the double play.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Gotta have a little better plate coverage up there.
2 out, nobody on. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
And the one Achilles heel for A-Rod is he will strike out quite a bit.
One-two offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Late swing as this is laced down the line. And Euclid will just take this one onto the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Mike Cameron makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Mike Cameron.
Hit hard to the right, and this is going to be a foul ball. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Grounded foul. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Marco Scudero will stand in for the first time here. Here it comes. In there, strike one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Retreating his wind, but this is going to kick off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, that's a great job of hitting right there. He's just going to play pepper with that green monster, but he knows he's got to hustle to get two out of it, and he's in there safely.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Too low, 1-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Ball three. Victor Martinez is on deck. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Posada has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down. Victor Martinez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Victor Martinez.
At the knees, strike one.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Mark Teixeira will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0. swing and a liner. Foul. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1. Curtis Granderson waits on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track, and yeah, you see it. That thing's a good 2 feet above his belt. He's got to be more selective up there, even with 2 strikes. Come on, show some plate discipline.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Man, that thing rolled right off the table. He's got that thing working here.
Swinging a ground ball to short. There to take it is Scudero. Throw on to Youkilis, gets him, and there's out number 2.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And these pitches better be well off the plate if you want this umpire to call him a ball. He wants to make you swing.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, Posada's a guy that'll give you a lot of pop from the catcher's position, and he'll do it from both sides of the plate. That's just a great swing there.
Robinson Cano will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Now here's the first pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to Youkilis is right there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Kevin Youkilis will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Kevin Youkilis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Aboard with the leadoff single, and the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
David Ortiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now batting, David Ortiz.
Fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. On the ground is short. This could be two. Cano for one. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to one.
Not exactly a tailor-made double play. Thought they might have a shot, but the return throw is too late.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the dangerous J.D. Drew.
Now batting, J.D.
First pitch fastball there from Vasquez. It's 0-1. Ball one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three. Mike Lowell will be next, barring a double play ball. Ortiz, the runner at first. Here's the pitch. 3-2.
And with one out, we'll see if they want to put that runner in motion here.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Mike Lowell will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Mike
Lowell. Lined into left center. Base hit.
Well, they go right after him with a fastball to start the at-bat, but his hands are just too quick that time.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia.
And that misses ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Nick Swisher will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Nick Swisher. Swisher.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
He just poured that fastball right down the heart.
Here's the pitch. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Well, with 2 strikes, you just got to shorten up and make contact, but he chased one there.
Randy Wynn will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. The throw will get there in plenty of time to put away Wynn, and that's out number 2.
And this is one of those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
Derek Jeter will step in, a base hit in his last time.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
In the air to right center. On the run, and he has it to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Mike Cameron will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Mike Cameron.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Scudero will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Now batting, Marco Scudero.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. And, oh man, he just can't catch a break here. It's 3-0. Top of the order to follow here. One's in there, 3-1.
Aha, you can bet he wishes he didn't have the take sign that time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, it didn't look to me like they wanted to give him anything to hit here.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury.
In there, 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1.
Well, he's got to get rid of this thing in a hurry, so he doesn't have much of a chance to square up, but he still makes the play anyway.
Victor Martinez will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Victor Martinez.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This is what having good speed will do for you. He gets the green light, and there's no way they're going to throw him out.
And a good swing there by the switch-hitting Martinez, but he missed it 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Posada has got it, and the side is retired. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Nick Johnson will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit, because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Grounded foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Alex Rodriguez will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1.
Always good for the pitchers to establish a count in their favor when they're dealing with guys like this.
He goes the other way and hits this one high and deep toward the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone.
Well, Matt, one thing you cannot do with A-Rod at the plate is make a location mistake, and he just absolutely clobbers this thing over the wall.
Hideki Okajima will come in and pitch now.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Mark Teixeira swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to Youkilis, gets him, and there's out number 2.
Had to reach out of the zone that time, and all he could do was hit it the other way off the end of the bat, where it was an easy play for the second baseman.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Slowly down the line to third. Could be a tough play. There to glove it is Lowell. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Kevin Youkilis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Kevin Youkilis.
And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Strike, and it's 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
That misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And the powerful David Ortiz sits in the on-deck circle. And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Posada is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. David Ortiz will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
David Ortiz.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you see the infield swung way around to the right here, and that opens up a lot of room on the left side of the infield.
He lays off for ball 1.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or 2, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
Now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
hasn't had the strikeout pitch working to this point, as you see there, just his first one, but he's been effective nonetheless.
J.D. Drew will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time.
Now batting, J.D.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, most guys aren't looking changeup to begin an at-bat.
One and one. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Swisher is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. And that's 6 shutout innings thus far, as he's been very difficult to solve. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Jorge Posada will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Robinson Cano will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And that misses for ball 1. The pitch. Ball 2.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Nick Swisher will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here. But a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
Cano holding. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And that thing just nosedives at the end.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is not a great contact hitter, so even 3-2, I'd be surprised to see the run and hit here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat. Randy Wynn will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, win.
From the belt, the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
First and second now, one man out. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. Scudero. Back to Youkilis, a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Mike Lowell will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Now batting, Mike Lowell.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Dustin.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Nobody out, runner on first. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Misses as well, 3-0.
Yeah, and when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Posada is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and making his way in is the right-handed hitter Mike Cameron. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Jeter. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. 7 shutout innings for him thus far, as he's really been in control here. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Daniel Bard will be the new pitcher. Derek Jeter will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
He lays off there, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
And that misses, 2-1. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Ellsbury is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Johnson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. There to take it is Scudero. Throw on to Youkilis, gets him, and there's out number 2. Alex Rodriguez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. And that misses. 2-0. Pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. That's going to be ball 4 to A-Rod, and with a base open, you can't fault the thinking much there.
Well, it didn't look to me like they wanted to give him anything to hit here.
Mark Teixeira will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
And A-Rod's going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Marco Scudero will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Marco Scudero.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close to the bag, so he's busting it down the line and beats it out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Therefore, to Swisher. 1 away. Victor Martinez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Victor Martinez.
And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-1 to Martinez. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Matt over 100 pitches for him, so he's got to be just about at the end of his line.
Runners on first with 1 down. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Base hit. And he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Well, whatever mistakes he's made to this point, he's gotten away with it for the most part. You see the 7 hits allowed. Let's see if he can work out of this one, too.
Kevin Youkilis will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Now batting, Kevin.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swinging a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. David Ortiz will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, David Ortiz.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Rodriguez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Make it 8 shutout innings now as he's been lights out on the mound. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Mark Teixeira get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Drew is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out. Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, man, whatever you do, don't rub it. You know he wants to. Don't do it.
Jorge Posada will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
A fastball taken for strike one.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada two away.
This pitch looked to be below the knees, but he got him to swing down on it for the out.
Robinson Cano will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
He'll look for something a little higher.
And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike two. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And he'll wait for something a little higher that he can do something with.
In the air to left. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 4-0. J.D. Drew will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, J.D.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
foul ball straight back. Trying to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Payoff pitch coming. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he misses with it, ball 4. And if there's one thing that'll drive a manager nuts, it's the leadoff walk.
Well, the sound you hear is the train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Just look at that body language there. That's tired. This guy's at the end of the line.
Mike Lowell will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Cano for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1.
Worth a second look here. Not only does he knock the thing down, but great presence of mind to get the ball quickly to second. That's just a perfect play.
Dustin Pedroia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Number Dustin.
In the dirt, and now let's see.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
3-1, hitter's delight right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
third walk of the game now, and although none of them have scored just yet, this is a good job by the catcher to come out and make sure that everything is still okay.
Mike Cameron will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Mike Cameron.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And this one is off the glove of Posada. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Boy, that's a costly mistake there, as now you wipe out the double play possibility.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Cameron's a guy that strikes out quite a bit. Let's see if he can make contact here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, he just hadn't looked very comfortable up there throughout the entire game. He might have been pressing a little bit right there because he chased a bad pitch, and now he's going to head back to the dugout wearing an 0 for 4 collar.
Mariano Rivera is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now batting, Marco Scutaro.
Marco Scutaro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Jeter is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing, as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, man, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Yankees come out on top, 4-0. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.